Hey everybody, I really hope you're finding these videos helpful. The one thing I want to talk about today was food. What can I eat? Well, I try to prep meals and I made little quiches because I knew that obviously that I was probably going to be sick and not really have the energy to cook. Unfortunately, it was a waste of time. And the reason is my palate changed so completely and the actual chemo drugs made added such a metallic taste or flavor to my mouth that nothing tasted or nothing was, I craved nothing that I normally would want to eat. So, for instance, I made little quiches with eggs and cheese and ham. Didn't want them at all. At all. Actually, when I ended up surviving on practically most of the time was cranberry juice, probably by the gallon, and I made scrambled eggs, French style, so a little wet, and toast with a lot of butter. That was pretty much what I ate most of the time. That and I began to get really big cravings for a lot of junk food like Wendy's burgers, McDonald's burgers. Although they didn't make me feel good, I just had massive cravings for them. But I'll talk about the reason for that in another video. What I would do if I were you is read about ways to baseline your palate when you start your chemo. The doctors recommended possibly rinsing your mouth out with salt water on occasion. Sometimes that does help. The one thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drink things that are palate cleansing, or at least brush your teeth and use mouthwash often. The reason is, like I said, you're going to be tasting the chemo after a while, especially when you get into your second, third, and fourth cycles. The chemo is very, very toxic, and it's going to be coming out of every pore in your body. So you're going to smell it, you're going to taste it. It's going to suck, but there are things that you can do. Additionally, for oral care, you're probably going to be given some type of mouthwash because your gums may or may not start bleeding during the actual chemo. So you want to make sure that you kind of keep the bacteria down in your mouth as much as possible. Now, going back to the cranberry juice, for me, it was a palate cleanser, and oddly enough, as tart as it normally is, because of the chemo, it did not taste tart at all. And I would literally drink it by the gallon for weeks at a time. I would almost never drink any water. I would almost never drink anything else. It was always cranberry juice. Even when I was during my infusions, and the nurses would ask what I wanted to drink, cranberry juice. So I'm hoping this helps. If you have any questions, please reach out. I don't mind sharing my experiences and hopefully making it easier and allowing you to prepare. Remember, you got this.